Alright, let's talk about the weather real fast. I know I've not done a video in a while, but I'm sorry I'm back though. We've got very, very, very hot days to come to the UK. So let's start with today, Wednesday. Scotland, England and South England will remain in the 20 degrees for the day. London probably might reach about 25 at about 4 o'clock possibly, and Ireland will be in the high teens as well, and some areas will be in the 20s. Up north will be around the 20 degrees as well, except for the coastal areas, but it still remains fairly hot. If we go to Thursday, London will be slightly hotter by 1 to 2 degrees hotter than Wednesday, with the highs of 25 to 26. Most of the south areas will remain in the 20s or mid 20s, which is going from 23s to about 25 in some areas in south. Up north will be in the high teens into the low 20s. Newcastle will be in the low teens, such as 15, possibly 17. Carlisle on the west coast will remain hotter than the east coast, bringing Carlisle from 20 to 22 degrees, and this will include this kind of area. The Lake District will be similar to Carlisle, with temperatures going from 20 to 22. Friday will be hotter, bringing this kind of orangey red colour, mostly like the southeast kind of areas. You can see now the east coast is now hot, and it's got this orangey patch right in Newcastle with 23 degrees. Lots of the south cities will be in the high 20s. London will possibly slightly reach 29 degrees on Friday, and as we move throughout the day here, Cambridge will now pop itself up to 27. Peterborough will be 27. This kind of patch area will be definitely high above 25 degrees on Friday. Up north will be in the 20s all throughout Scotland, and the west coast will be in the 20s as well, all the way down as well. Saturday there will be cool areas in England and Scotland, so it will be much cooler kind of day for some parts of the UK and Scotland, bringing 15 degrees here in Carlisle. There will be some warm areas still down south, like London, Peterborough, Cambridge, Norwich, and all south will possibly remain in the high teens to low 20s, but it will be much cooler up north, like I already said, on Saturday the 14th. Sunday the 15th, you can see temperatures kind of slowly rising than the previous day, which was Saturday. You can see the temperatures now going to about 17 now. Down south, temperatures have dropped in some counties across England, like London. It was 24 on Saturday, and on Sunday it's 22 now, which is still remaining fairly hot still. Let's go to Monday the 16th. You can see here, Monday the 16th, there will be some cooler areas, such as like around the Fort William, Ullapool, and around these highland areas will remain in about 14s to 16s. Up north will be cooler. Down south will remain in the 20 degrees by far. Some areas though, like Cornwall, Wales, will be in the high teens and low teens around the coastal areas of Wales. Tuesday now, the 17th, you can see the temperatures are similar to Monday the 16th. So on Tuesday the 17th, It will be fairly cooler on the west coast, but it will remain hotter on the east coast. Like Newcastle will be in the 21 to 23. Lancaster area will be in the high teens to low 20s. London will be similar temperatures like Monday the 16th, meaning London will be in the 26s, and most south areas where my mouse pointer is will be in the low 20s from 20 to 24. Let's go to Wednesday the 18th. Wednesday the 18th, some areas will be much cooler. Up north will be extremely cooler than what it has been, bringing temperatures possibly lower than 10 degrees in some areas. And most of the heat stays down south, like London has dropped 2 degrees lower than the previous day, which was Tuesday, but still remaining cold, and most south areas are in the high teens to low 20s. Let's go to Thursday the 19th now. Thursday the 19th has similar temperatures all around England. All down south will be similar temperatures to each other, but up north will be similar temperatures to each other as well. You can see there's loads of 17s and lots of 18s and a few 20 degrees as well. Let's go to Friday the 20th now. You can kind of see how all the temperature kicks in. This is because of the air coming from France getting caught up in a low pressure. You can see here now bringing 26 degrees in London, and much of these counties around this orangey patch will be 25 degrees on Friday the 20th. And up north, some areas on the west coast up in Scotland will still remain in the low teens, like 15 and possibly lows of 13 throughout the day, but it still remains fairly hot on the east coast. You get all the way down to Newcastle and then all the way down to the bottom. But yeah, you can still see how Newcastle is still in the 23 degrees. Carlisle will be on the 20s as well. Saturday the 21st, you can see now fiery colour, a fiery red will now cover most of South England actually, including like even Wales will be, some parts of Wales will be in the high 20s now. Saturday the 21st is like probably going to be the hottest, or one of the hottest days we've had this year actually, bringing even northern cities in the low 20s as well, such as 23 to 25 in Carlisle. Newcastle fairly cooler than Carlisle, but Newcastle will be probably in the low 20s as well when it reaches about 3 to 4 p.m, which is usually when temperatures peak. But you can see here London is now a very bright red, meaning London will probably be in the 30s to 32 degrees, even Southampton as well, and Cornwall as well will be in the 25 to 27 degrees. Let's go to Sunday the 22nd. Sunday the 22nd, temperatures will be still really hot like Saturday the 21st, but on Sunday the 22nd temperatures will be maybe hotter by 2 degrees, or even possibly 3 or 4 degrees hotter, such as like northern areas. You can see if we go to Saturday the 21st, Carlisle 23, and now on Sunday it's 25. Bristol even peaking at 32 degrees. This is probably the hottest day we've had this year by far. But yeah, you can see the whole country is definitely roasting on that day, which is Sunday the 22nd. Monday the 23rd now, you can even see temperatures are still in the mid 30s, like Southampton is still in the 34s, which is extremely hot actually. This is like kind of America temperatures. You can see all of Wales are definitely in the high 20s. All of Cornwall is in the high 20s. All of Cumbria is in the high 20s. And all of Scotland is in the high 20s. Except for the east coast of Scotland, which will be in the low 20s. Tuesday the 24th now, temperatures mostly move up north towards, such as Inverness will be around the 20 to 30 degrees. And even some parts of Northern Ireland will be in almost 30 degrees as well. Temperatures kind of stay fairly high down south still, but some areas in the down south will be cooler. But definitely up there though, and the temperatures like Carlisle now almost reaching 30 degrees. Wednesday the 25th, temperatures slowly cooler down, but still leave some parts of England in the low 20s. But Inverness is still in the high 20s as well, like 26. Glasgow 23. Carlisle will be still a very warm day, but the temperatures will have dropped a lot. And that's all. So, thanks for watching. I'll make sure to do updates of the weather in the next couple days, hopefully if I'm not busy. And I'll see you next time. Bye.